Hi, Allan here, with another Authentic Awareness Insight. The most common disease in the world, what is it? Stress. Every day in our warp speed world, we're being pressured to do more in less time, to be more productive, to be more efficient, to be better, to be the best, and to have it all done yesterday. That's pretty much the way it is, isn't it? So we have stress at work. We have stress because we don't have work. We have stress at home. We have stress on the subway, stress on the bus, stress on the highway, to the point where sometimes you might feel that every day is just an endless parade of stress. Well, don't worry, because I'm going to show you how you can get rid of 99% of your stress. Now, you notice I said 99%, because there's 1% of stress you can't do anything or very little to control, and that is external stress. For example, you live next to a freeway or a factory. You've got noisy neighbors, and you can't move. What can you do? You know the answer, right? You put on your favorite tunes and you just pump up the volume. You work in an office where people are noisy and not very professional, and this keeps you from getting your work done. What to do? You bring a tablet to work that has videos of your last vacation. So you can surf that while you work and hopefully not be distracted by your fellow colleagues. You're walking down the street. A crackhead sticks a gun in your face and says, "Give me that watch." Only thing you can do, best thing you can do, give him the watch. Very slowly and very politely. And maybe he won't blow you away. Okay, so that's external stress. Internal stress is another ball of wax. Let me give you an example here. Let's say you're just leaving work on Friday and the boss hands you a folder and says, "I'd like you to work on this. I need it for the meeting on Monday." What are you going to say? "Oh yeah, sure. No problem." Okay, Saturday morning comes. You pour yourself a smoking cup of joe and you open up the file. Right away, you have a few doubts. This is stuff you've never seen before. Okay, you go through it a little more. You begin to see some anxiety rise because none of this is looking even remotely familiar to your area of expertise. That gets you apprehensive. You go out a little more, take a break, another cup of coffee, you come back. Pretty soon that apprehension turns into depression when you can see that there's just so much to do here, and 2 days just doesn't seem possible. Finally, after another hour or so, that depression falls into futility, and you just give up. You throw your hands up and say, "This can't be done." But here's the thing. After you say, "This can't be done," and you quit, you spend all of Sunday agonizing about what the boss is going to say when you don't have this ready for the meeting on Monday. Okay, same scenario, but with a different ending. Saturday morning, after that smoking cup of joe, after you spend an hour looking over the report, and you realize that this just isn't going to happen, you send a mail to the boss and say, "Look, I appreciate your confidence, but this is way out of my league. It's not going to be ready for Monday. And I just wanted to let you know in case you wanted to reschedule the meeting." See any stress there? And more to the point, does that make you a hero or a hobo as far as the boss is concerned? Okay, so that's the everyday garden variety of internal stress. But there's another variety, the emergency variety, which combines internal and external stress. Example, you're driving down a mountain road. You see the sign that says "dangerous curve ahead" and start pumping your brakes. Only there are no brakes. Panic. normal reaction. But if you let panic control that car, you risk every chance of not making the turn and going over that cliff. Never let panic take control, because if you do, panic will take you wherever it wants to go. The bottom line is stress is a hitchhiker you should never pick up. However, one thing you should pick up is my free book, which you can get at the link below. It will show you how to create a life free of stress, a life full of joy, contentment, and inner peace. But keep in mind, it's not going to do the work for you. It's no magic bullet. It's a guide. You need to follow that guide and put your effort into it. And you'll get out of it what you put into it. Until next time, this is Allan reminding you to be good to each other, because we're all in this together.